Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Edutainment channel where we do a little bit of education and a little bit of entertainment. Today is the end of the 7-day challenge. It's a Monday. It was supposed to be yesterday, but because I fell off the wagon when my video didn't want to upload because of network problems, because of load shedding. So we're not there, right? I just want to close off this challenge with a bang. I'm doing a story time. A story time when I thought I had gonorrhea. Yeah, at some point I thought I had gonorrhea. I'm picking my child's old clothes. Um, I want to show you, but it's kind of messy, and I don't want to be judged. But let me quickly show you. It's what I'm dealing with, right? Okay, that's my child's old clothes. Okay, that's my child's old clothes, right? So while we're talking, I'm picking. Hey, guys, this story happened when I was. Let me bring this closer. This story happened when I was 15. So, a little bit of disclaimer, I am not a professional psychologist. The advice that I give or the experiences that I give is what happened to me. If you are going through such a thing, please consult your doctor, go consult. Okay, don't watch this video with the hopes of getting answer from what you're suffering from or what you're going through. This video is intended to help a 15 to an 18-year-old person, even older, right? Because some people still do not take care of their bodies, right? I was once that person. I was there at some point. Not that I didn't take care of my body, I didn't care for any knowledge concerning my body, right? So this story happened when I was 15. When I was 15, I started to be um yeah, sexual. Um I'm going to use code words because YouTube is a tricky place. When I talk about sex, I'll just say pash pash, and when I refer to downstairs, I'll just say downstairs or I'll just say hoo ha. Yeah, words like that, but I think you'll catch up, right? So I'm 15, I'm starting to have pash pash, right? When I started to have pash pash, I had discussed this with my friend, I have discussed it with myself, right? I was like, I don't want to go to high school without the experience because I don't want to meet a boy, and now I'm unexperienced, things like that. How wrong I was. We never stop growing, guys. We never stop experimenting. We never stop learning, right? So I'm 15. There's this boy who just moved to our neighborhood, right? And I have a crush on this boy. Like, I have a crush. My friends know, but not everybody knew that I had a crush on this guy, right? So we used to travel with a bus. So fast forward, me and this guy are now dating. He's in high school. I'm in middle school. Middle school meaning grade 9, right? I'm in grade 9. Shabu, um, I'm we are writing exams, our final exams. It was towards December. I remember this because it was around summertime, and yeah, it was towards December, right? We are writing exams. So I tell this guy that sning ning, I'll be home alone because my mom knocks off late. My sister knocks off late. She was still in school as well, but traveling from far, right? So I'm like, I'm going to write only one exam and coming back, right? And he's like, okay, I'll make it a point that I get off school early as well. Maybe dish the school and come and see you, come and chill with you. I'm like, okay, no problem. Already in my mind, I know we're gonna have patch patch, right? If you are 15 and planning on having patch patch, please don't. That's my advice. Don't. Wait until you are maybe 18 or older. So yeah, I get off school, come home, and I'm already preparing mentally to have pash pash with this guy. And this guy comes around, like around the time that everybody gets off school, right? So when he got off the bus, there are other kids around my neighborhood that we travel with, and they know me. They know him. They know me and him are dating, right? I live in a small community, so we know each other. Shabu, when he get off and get into my house, these kids are curious, right? They're curious to know what is happening because some of them I went to school with, and they know we left school early as grade nines. We left school early. So they know I'm home alone. They know that this guy is here to get something. Right? So Shabu, we wait by the door and we started kissing at the door. You know, when honey comes back home and you like welcoming him and kissing him by the door. That's what we're doing, right? Right, sharp. So these kids are laughing and whatever. So I invite him into the house. Worst mistake. I invite him into the house. As we are kissing on the sofa, I don't know. You know when you're closing your eyes and you see something passing? I saw something like that, right? And I opened my eyes. To my surprise, these kids got into my house and they're sneaking around the windows. Okay, I start freaking out, thinking that they saw what we are doing. Then I start yelling at them, and then they leave. So I thought, hi, Shabu. Because I was no longer comfortable, I invite him to the bedroom. My sister's bedroom. Woo, guys, I invite him to my sister's bedroom because that's where the condoms are. Right, my sister is old, by the way, and when I was in grade 9, she was already about to finish high school, right? So I've seen some condoms in her room, right? So Shabu, we start getting it on. We kissing and being naked and whatever. Yo, guys, I tell you, that was the most uncomfortable thing I ever had to do, right? So we're kissing. As we're kissing, I gave him the condom. He takes it and put it on, right? At some point, he inserted, I think it was, to me, it felt like 2 fingers. I don't know if it was, right? And I remember it was so uncomfortable because it was so uncalled for. It's not like he slowly inserted and whatever. Like, it felt so roughish. Let me put it like that. It felt so roughish, right? So fine, I'm squinching and whatever. So we do it, right? We do it. He leaves. As we were busy doing it, I could hear people running in my yard, like. And if you still remember, back then there used to be a show called Emmanuel. If you grew around that era, you know Emmanuel was a PORN show. And it used to air around 12 midnight, and I would stay up and watch that show, right? So it was not nice, but I had the best performance of my life. I was screaming at the top of my lungs, pretending like I'm in this movie, right? Shabu. He finishes, he leaves. Okay, fine. I'm like excited but nervous at the same time, and yeah, like I have mixed emotions. A day goes by, right? The next day, I start feeling a little bit itchy. I start feeling a little bit itchy downstairs, and I'm like, maybe it's just an irritation. I apply Vaseline. Again, worst mistake. Okay, it's not the worst mistake because Vaseline acts as a protective barrier. So as I apply Vaseline, it keeps quiet, cool down for a little bit, then start again, right? Shabu. A day passed. The following day, my sister was going to school, my mom to work, and I was home alone. And I'm like, let me take a mirror and see what is going on down there because it's itching. And when I pee, that thing burns. Okay? I take a mirror and I watch. I've never seen such a discharge in my life. That discharge was just right there, and it was a lot. So the way that I was scared, I assumed that it was already an infection, gonorrhea, whatever. Like my mind just took off. My mind just took off. I was like, oh no, I have final stage of gonorrhea. Like, guys, do you remember at school when they used to teach us about sex education? They would show us pictures of the advanced stages of gonorrhea. Like, they will show you pictures that were horrible. I saw that. I was like, dang, I have this disease. Guys, I cried. I prayed. I promised God that I will never have pash again in my life. Now, it's the second day. I'm itching like crazy. Okay, I'm busy applying Vaseline. It keeps quiet. And you start again. I'm applying. On the third day, then on the third day, I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, what am I going to do? I can't tell my sister. We were not that close to even talk about things like that. We are already on 13 minutes. Me and my mom are close, but she didn't know I was active. So how do I introduce this topic to her? But I told myself, you know what? I won't suffer with gonorrhea without my parents knowing. Then I go to my mom. I tell her that I think I have a problem down there. I'm itching. Yo, guys, worst mistake. Okay, it wasn't worse because at the end she helped me. But at that time, I felt like it was a worst mistake. The woman went off. Mara, do you know that I grew up in a typical black family? Like, you get a beating for things like this. Fortunately, she didn't. But she went off. She was like, I knew it. You were having sex in my house. How can you even bring a boy here? The neighbor told me that they saw people running around the yard and you were screaming at the top of your lungs. Aren't you not embarrassed? If you are pregnant, tell that boy that he must be prepared to take care of you and the child. Because I'm not having a woman under my house. You have to pack your bags. Yo, guys. And I stood there like, this woman. Like, help me, right? She went off, but I couldn't care less because I wanted the gonorrhea to go out. So I thought, I wanted the infection to go away, right? It's like, tomorrow I'm not going to work. I'm taking you to the Home Affairs to get your ID because you are an adult. You decided to become an adult. Guys, parents. Okay, fine. Tomorrow she gets off work. Early in the morning, you must bath and let's go. I quickly bathed. And then we head to the Home Affairs, made my ID, and then straight to the doctor. When we go to the doctor, they're doing admin and stuff, and they're asking me, are you comfortable with your mom coming into the consultation or do you want to come alone? I look at her and she's like, if you dare say alone, I will kill you. I'm like, can my mom please come with me? We go in. The first thing that she does, can you check if this girl is pregnant and HIVs because she decided to have sex? And the doctor is looking at my mom like this crazy woman. And she's asking me, how do you feel? I'm like, I'm itching down there and it's burning. And he's like, okay, let's do a physical abdominal exam and see if there's no baby growing. And I'm like, baby? But I use a con. But I can't say that. Because now it will be like, you planned this, right? Okay. I get on the bed and she started feeling my abdomen, my stomach. She started examining my stomach and she's like, no, there's nothing that I feel that could resemble a pregnancy, but let's do a pregnancy test. Hey guys, I went through a lot. She asked me to go pee in this tiny bottle. Obviously, I go pee and she do a dipstick, right? Pregnancy dipstick. And it comes back negative. I'm starting to feel comfortable that I'm not pregnant, right? It's like, an HIV test must follow. I do an HIV test, again, negative, right? Okay, fine. And the doctor's like, let me see your hoo-ha, right? You must scoot, open your legs, and let me see your hoo-ha. I lay on my back, open my legs, and this woman, inside the finger and like said, no, it's actually a thrush. That was the first time I heard of the word thrush. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I don't have a better explanation because I didn't check it. But thrush is a common infection that affects most women. It can be caused by a various of factors. Various of factors. Even children can have this, right? If you are a parent and you've maybe heard your child saying, I'm itching down there, it could be possible that they had a thrush. Most women experience this. I don't know about men, but once in a while, women experience having a thrush, right? And she's like, nah, there's nothing serious. It's a thrush because there's no smell. And apart from the fact that it's irritated down there because it's red, right? It's like, did you consent to having pash pash or was it forced? I look at my mom. I look at this woman. I'm like, what are you asking me in front of her? What do you want me to say? I planned this. Okay? I'm like, it wasn't forced. It's like, my mom is just like, are you sure? I'm like, it wasn't forced. It's like, okay, I'll give you antibiotics and something to apply down there, but there's nothing to worry about because you are clean. It's just an irritation. Maybe this guy of yours was rough, or the condom that you used was scented and irritated you down there, or the fingers, he inserted the fingers in there and irritated you, throwing off your pH. Guys, I hate banana flavored condoms because we use banana flavored condoms. I hate them. I hate them even till this day, right? Hi, Shabu. This woman gives me antibiotics, citrus sodas, and things like that. I come home, and now it's time for the talk. We all know what the talk entails. This woman is telling me about this, about that, about you. Woo, guys, I went through a lot when I was 15, and believe in me, after that day, I had sex officially when I was 17. Because I felt like I'm not going through that anymore. Right? So yeah, that is a story of how I thought I had gonorrhea, only to find that I was experiencing a thrush because of maybe flavored condoms or the insertion of a finger or things like that. So if you are 15 to 18 and wondering if you should have sex, I tell you, do not. Okay, we can't stop nature, but have better understanding of your body. Google some of the risks that takes to have, because having sex is not only about inserting, it entails a lot. You need to know about condoms, you need to know about contraceptives, you need to know about the aftercare of having sex and things like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. This is the end of a 7-day challenge. Okay, I really do appreciate those of you who've shown support from the beginning till the end. So yeah, I will see you on my next video. Bye.